All right, so this is a recording morning. I am getting ready to hop on my podcast and record an episode of Safe Tillman and Grace, which I'm excited about. My voice has been doing so well, kicking off season 6. Thank you, Lord, for that. I don't know if you guys saw my previous vlog that I did about my podcast essentials and how I was saying that I've added the humidifier to my essentials because I was having so many voice issues last season. But I'm excited to go ahead on and get started with my day, recording my podcast. I'm about to pour me a cup of coffee and then get into it. So I'm excited. Okay, so I am chilling just a little bit, waiting for my guest to hop back in the live. She was having some technical difficulties, but I am getting ready to do this interview. This is the thing. Technical difficulties are always tough. I know when I used to have them, so I'm always understanding because it's like when you're not a tech savvy person, you're just like freaking out already. So I had to learn this podcast life. Also, did you notice what I'm rocking today? Safe Tillman and Grace gear from the conference, from the summit. Exciting! All right, here we go. Good morning, Jim. Bio a boss. Like, I love this because literally, which gets me excited, is not just women that are super excited kind of like about what they do, but they are very clear on the path that they're on, right? And when you speak, there is the confidence, there is the assurance, there is all of the boldness that comes into, like, I guess you just embodying what your brand and your business is, which is boss. So I love this. I love it so much. Okay, so one, I have a couple of questions that literally just came to my head. One, did you go to school for this? Like, was it your intention to be in like the deep digital media space? And if so, did you know that you always wanted to go into like the editorial magazine type of route? You mentioned that you were working at a radio show, right? A TV station. So there is the level of, so how did that translate and inspire you to kind of like do your own thing? So I'm just curious to know the process from then to now. Wow. so cool. When you said like, you know, nights and weekends is kind of like really where the heart is for media space anyway. And that's so funny that you said that because now as soon as you said that, I think about it and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so true. Do you find yourself still on the same time frame, not time frame, but time zone? I want to word this correctly. I'm a night owl. I feel like that's when the most of my creative thoughts come. When I am preparing for what's happening in the morning, I usually will stay up like until like 2 a.m. like to make sure that all of my ducks are in a row. Also, I guess when you're in the media space, especially kind of like in a news space, like stuff drops all the time that you have to report it the next day so that you're up on it. Do you feel like that you kept that same scheduling when it came to Boss Bag? Yes. Bloggers that are listening, it's really about just owning your brand and being very clear. Now, we went through a season of COVID where a lot of people were talking about the art of pivoting. And a lot of people haven't really shared the gift of staying planted. All right, guys, just finished my interview. So now I'm about to take a little break. I'm about to have me some good old woosah bathroom time.